welcome back to Purple Place. I'm also noticing Puppy has a pull string, which I think I knew from the very first chapter in the ad when it shows someone pulling her string. Oh, hey, Doey. Man, this really feels like a safe haven. Like it feels like we found camp. Like the fort, you know? Hey, Kickin' Chicken. I wish I could talk to you somehow. I guess you probably don't have much of a voice. But I love you. I think you're cool. He doesn't have that, the eyes. They don't have the creepy eyes. I wonder if there's a design, if the eyes is just a design choice thing. Man, these are like a lot of my favorite characters. Kickin' Chicken and Bobby Bearhug are pretty up there in A tier. And then these are my top two. Unless I like Dog Day more than Poppy, I can't remember. Oh, and then we got a little kissy too. Hey! Oh my gosh! Can we play soccer? Hey, you wanna kick? Wanna kick, Kickin' Chicken? Oh, cool! Nice. Help us. Will we be saved? Oh, okay. I really gotta explore this room. I think you knew I was gonna. I gotta. BFFs? Picky Piggy and Dog Days were BFFs? This is... I will miss swimming. I am afraid of Safe Haven falling to nothing after this. Goodies! Or just goods.
I don't know. They just let her in.
Her? Am I a woman? I guess I might not be Nate.
We don't know. So let's just be careful. Especially around her.
Of
new
course.
friend.
I understand. I understand. I love you guys and I
think they might be listening.
You think? You think I'm listening? I love you guys and I totally understand why you're wary. You've been through a lot. And if there's anything I can do to ease your suspicion or make you feel more comfortable around me, let me know. If not, you know, continue to be suspicious. I totally get it.
Hiya, pal. Got something I want to talk to you about.
Understand. That's terrifying.
In here.
Can I look around a little bit before I go in there? I'll be right there, okay, Doey? Hey, Crafty Corn. Okay, so they have voices. That's cool. I like that little sequence. I would have a hard time sleeping with this. Unless that was like my door that I used to get in there. Safe Haven. Oh, Doey seems to be the protector of all of Safe Haven. The eyes. She left us? No, she didn't. She was locked in a cage. Where are you? Man, I'm glad I opened that cage. This whole Safe Haven missed their Poppy. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, how dare they use real kids' pictures. I hope these are fans somehow. Oh gosh. We need you, Poppy. She's coming back. She didn't leave. Oh. I'm so sorry for your losses. Oh, poppy flowers. Oh, poppy flowers. Oh, poppy flowers. Okay, noted. Give you guys your privacy. Kissy doesn't look like it's doing so well. Oh, is Kissy being a goalkeeper? Do they have Kissy? Or sorry, not Kissy. Crafty. They have Crafty set up to be a goalkeeper for the soccer game? Oh, that's fun. They got a little soccer game set up over here. I gotta get the soccer balls out of here, though. Wah! That's so fun. Is that the same sound effect that they use in musical memory? See if I can have Crafty Corn block one. There we go. This is a more difficult shot. Ugh. Yay! Okay, that was super fun. This is a lot to take in. I think I'm getting a little quiet because I'm processing everything. Hey, Buggy Butt. You've instantly gone up on my tier list. How am I supposed to have any of these guys anywhere below A after this? A is about to get crowded. No mirrors. Did they really just drop a she though? Like, oh, we got plenty of power cells. That's good. My she? Okay, let's go talk to Doey. I think I explored well. Guess I didn't really look at this wall. Oh, that looks like the prototype's hand. Coming out of a hole in the wall. And then there's Catnap being all scary. Best food is pizza. You heard it here first, folks. No cheese. This not chicken. This not chicken. I love chicken. This is not chicken. Oh, this is not chicken. That looks like the apple on Picky Piggies. Do we have a Picky Piggy in here? Yeah. Do we have all the smiling friends present here?
Hey, I'm Chicken. Wanna go outside and hang out?
I don't think going out is a good idea right now, Kickin. I'm sorry. I wish you could have more than this place, but this place is your safe spot for now. And I think you've all done a pretty great job of making it homey. Okay, let's talk to Doey. Plot
I
advancement.
heard what you did above. What you survived. If it's all true, then we need your help.
I thought you were gonna say like thank
The
you.
voice out there. The one in the prison.
Yeah.
They called him the Doctor. Dr. Harley Sawyer. He was the scientist in charge of creating us.
Wow.
We don't know what he is, how he's still alive, but he works with the prototype.
Oh.
Hunting us, starving us, making us sick, and...
Deep breath. Deep breath.
He controls it all with an Omni hand, we think. The executives used them. It's a battery, a key, the master control to anything in the entire factory. And with it, he commands everything down here. Everything but this.
Careful.
Runs completely on its own grid, away from the prison. For a time, it kept us safe. But now, I need you to stop the Doctor. To take his Omni hand. We'll need it for the generator. And if you want red smoke in the Foundation, you'll need it too.
Thought we were holding hands for a second there.
The toys out there, in Safe Haven. They're my family.
Of course. We gotta keep them safe.
I understand what Poppy wants. What she believes is right. Destroy the factory. Destroy him. But I ask you to consider, if we throw everything away, everyone, just to kill the prototype, how much do we waste? I know the others might believe it's right, that we should bury everything, but let's just think about it. Head for the infirmary whenever you're ready to leave. There's sewer access inside. That's your safest path to the no man's land. And to him. But if you need to catch your breath, our safe haven is also yours.
Thank you. You're a good guy, Doey. I trust you completely. I can't believe you would trust me as so much to show me your precious backup generator. Man, so many soccer balls around this place. I'm glad you guys have so many soccer balls. I'm surprised that they've lasted this long. Ugh. I'm gonna go for a triple shot. This is what we all want to see, right? This is why we watch small Let's Players. Because they are playing soccer. Where did the ball go? Did I just completely lose that? Okay, I got 1, 2. Do you still have one in here, kicking chicken? Can I have that one back? Oh, I don't have to play with my grab pack. I can just walk over it. Wait, that's too far. Come back. Man, it's just, you give them a little and they just go crazy. Was that a successful block? Was that the sound of a successful... Whoa! Okay, okay. That's enough soccer. I am a bit overwhelmed with information right now. Dog day! Okay, I gotta play more soccer. I think I will fast forward. I will play some soccer either off recording, or I will speed up the soccer or show the highlights of the soccer, and then I think I'm going to go about the rest of my day and continue this episode another day. So mini boy, I guess. Heyo, Editor Purple is actually going to take this time to brush up on some information, post Doey's what he just said, and also editing back the last 3 episodes, compiling what I've thought. I mentioned my thoughts on Cole's voice versus Rich's voice versus Doey's voice versus the scientist's voice and stuff like that. Just reiterating that in case you weren't reading. I think Rich's voice is... Oh, that could be a cool... Yeah, shot. Good luck with that one, Purple. Rich's voice is actually very distinctly different from the voices that we're hearing in this chapter, so my current theory is that would be really difficult to set up. Yes, it would. What's this? That voice is probably just some playground game, I don't know. We're hearing in our head. I could get the ball here, and then manage to shoot it, to bounce off that, and then into the goal. That would be pretty sick, would it not be? It would, but again, good luck with that. So, I think that's probably... Getting it there is going to be difficult enough, though. Yeah, yeah. Cole, who I think could be Doey. But I'm also not entirely sure anymore that Doey is really one person. He seems to not only... I didn't even realize the hit points on that. Bruno! What? Oh, what does that mean? Okay. Who's Bruno? This is where it all comes to. Uh-huh. Pew! Man, yeah, darn it. Yeah, good. I was just passing it to Bobby Bearhug, obviously. Okay, good pass. So, I think also a lot of the... Oh, I guess I shouldn't be patting her on the injured side. What happened? Good question. I think a lot of the toys that... Is that Yarnaby? It sure is. Isn't he adorable? Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. I think a lot of the toys, I'm assuming, came from children, but... What happened to you, Kissy? For instance, Kissy... we know was a little girl. Why is your arm in a sling? That was pretty much confirmed by this point. Doesn't feel like it's really doing its job. But I had theories that Stella may have turned and she'd be like, oh, we can't do this anymore. The guilt is killing me. It was nice to pass to you, Bobby, but you're not really doing the... So they turned her into Poppy. And I think that could be true about a lot of adults in the story. Once again, it has happened to get here. Once an employee tries to back out or gets wise when they weren't supposed to. No. Good try, okay, I guess that table wasn't set up for this. No, either that or I'm a coward. They were turned into toys. And I just don't have what it takes. I'm not convinced that the doctor isn't a toy now. I don't really think there are any humans down here. It seems strange to me. Because the letter says your coworkers are still here, but it doesn't say they're still human. I feel like the only things remaining are toys or experiments. But also, hi, Dog Day. Okay, That's all of the soccer time I have, so I guess I'm gonna hop on a new recording. And the editor voiceover has become the player. Ain't that weird? Kinda. Anyways, I can't remember what I was talking about, but the doctor could be... Their toys could be adults, like ex-employees as well as orphans. I think it's also possible, because they mentioned that the doctor was working in cohorts with the prototype. That is some crazy kind of Stockholm syndrome, based on the conversation we heard them have earlier. But also, I can't imagine the doctor would be too keen. I guess the doctor would have to work with the prototype if the prototype became more powerful than him, and he's just like, well, guess I submit to this new pecking order. I find it more likely that since the prototype is clearly able to manipulate its voice to sound like anyone it wants to, that the doctor, the prototype is pretending to be the doctor on the intercom using the Omnihand and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that's all I had to say. Doey seems to have multiple sides. Not sure about Poppy's whole plan here. Also, Poppy getting that scar. Did Poppy get the scar in Chapter 2 after Mommy captured her? Because the scar seems to be a pivotable tell of like two different designs of Poppy. There was, when we initially met Poppy, she did not have the scar, and then at some point she started having the scar. And there seems to be some... I can't remember where I've gotten the suspicion from, if not just from just now when Doey was like, is that really you? Like, there seems to be some suspicious as to, like... They made tons of Poppy dolls. Is it possible that there was multiple conscious Poppy dolls? If not all of them. So maybe there's two Poppies out there, and one of them can be trusted and one of them can't. I'm also confused as to whether the intention in Poppy's plan is to kill and destroy the people here in Safe Haven, or if there is just a risk of that, because the way that she plots her revenge is she's like, take it all down for the sake of the orphans. It's like, did you want the orphans to get out safe, or you're just like, you want to end it all? The phrasing wasn't super clear on that, and then Doey seems to be on edge about it too, and I can't tell if he's on edge because he thinks that the toys think it's right to end it all because of that reason, or if it's just risking that. I don't know if that's straight up the plan, is to just blow up the whole factory and kill everyone inside, or if enacting this plan to try and escape is risking the huddled thing they have. Like in the movie 9, there was that one character who seemed to be in charge of everyone, and they had their own little safe haven, and then 9 shows up. He's like, we have to go and try to save this one other person. They're like, no, every time we go out there, we all die, so when someone's gone, they're lost, and we can't try to save them. We just have to stay huddled here in this space. And 9 and a couple other of the numbers, I don't remember any of their names, were like, no, we ought to go try and fight back so we can fight for we can't just stay huddled here forever. Which I second. If that's Poppy's plan, I'm like, yeah, let's risk this stuff rather than stay here forever. But if the plan is literally, let's just blow everything up, I'm like, no, I think having a safe haven is better than just blowing everything up. Need a better plan than that. Also, I wasn't... What?
Stay away from me.
Is that Kickin' Chicken?
Won't last much longer.
Yeah, we gotta get you out of here. I'm sorry, bud. That voice sounded like Kickin' Chicken. Hey, bud.
Please, do you have any food?
Oh yeah, anyways. I wasn't screen recording at the time because of, it reloaded me way back in the body bag room kitchen thing. And when I ran back through the chase sequence, if you don't follow Poppy and Kissy as they scream, go now, let's hurry! There is no reason to hurry at all. You can take as much time in that sequence as you want to. And if you turn around and crouch on the ground and look on one of the shelves, there's a tape! Entitled Ollie Does His Best to Help. But where would I play this tape? Darn it, I thought it was a note. If I'm gonna miss watching another tape, darn it. I don't know if it's saved yet. I could reload again. I wish I had food for you. I do not. I don't know what kind of food you would eat, though. I know you feel very hungry. I don't know if your hunger is real, though. It's slightly alarming to have sounds happening. Darn it, why do I feel like this being a tape here means that the other tape can't get played? Is that Mommy Longlegs?
Long way down. So, this is what we have to work with.
Do you believe it's doable?
Sure, yeah. It's doable.
Good. Remember, our timetable here is tight. If there's anything you need from me, do not hesitate.
Actually, I've got something I want to talk to you about. It's important.
I'm listening.
My company. We've built a lot for you over the years, and believe me, we've always been accommodating. We just did the work you paid us to do.
And your point here is?
I don't like what I'm supposed to be building here. Look, the game station, whatever. It'll be fun for the kids. Underground production plants. Sure, maximize production. Makes a kind of sense. As much as any of this, I suppose. But this... What in the world would a toy company need with a prison? When my people were building Playcare, all Mr. Ludwig could talk about was how much good it could do. And all you needed was a look at the man to know he believed every word of it. I need to hear that this is still the same company. If we're gonna make this thing for you, then I need that assurance. It's a game. Something for the kids. Anything! Mr. Ritterman?
Let me give you a bit of history, friend. In 1972, you signed a contract, a legally binding piece of paper that says whatever is asked of you, you do it. We asked. You did. In 1990, you signed another, a renewal. In it, had you bothered at all to read it, you'd have found a small clause. Any and all directives will be accomplished in the appropriate time and with appropriate compensation should the project be completed to satisfaction.
Getting a lot of dates
Your
here.
name rests at the bottom of that document, and I remember because it was the ugliest bit of cursive I've ever seen.
Ew.
So now you do the work, because we've given you a directive.
Mr. Ritterman, we're near the...
Yes. Yes, we are. All of us are. On a ledge. Great things are coming. Great things that will someday make a lot of people very happy. But to do so, to make that dream real, we need this. Otherwise, there's a place we're all for. Together. I'm a businessman, Mr. Silver, and I don't like get angry. I get paid to see that things get done. And this, like everything else, will get done.
I don't believe it. It just doesn't seem like a... Like... I can understand that they use legal terms and contracts to intimidate workers, contractors in this case, and employees of sorts to try and get them to do stuff like this. But I don't believe that there's a contract that you can sign that says, yeah, we'll do whatever you ask us to build, and then they ask you to build them a prison, something completely out of left field, and that would legally hold up in court. They're like, we decided not to build it, and then now they can sue us. Like, I feel like he could have easily just backed out of there. Legally, I feel like there would have been an easy loophole and way to say that this is not a reasonable... Oh, little guys. Okay, so we got some reading. I would love to find another tape player. You gonna tell me there was really a tape player in that supposed... Did I just get stuck? Did I just get stuck in here? Well, I guess I might have to reload it then, too. I think I just got stuck in here. If I watch this back later, am I gonna think there's an obvious... I can't even jump anymore. I got stuck in the crouch position now. Well, I guess we're gonna have to reload this then. When is this game gonna save again? Oop, there's a bunch of dates. Exposing myself to the timeline. Oh. It's been 11 days. Hello, flying guy. Look at you skitter and run under the thing. Very janky tail on that one. Ah. Is that believable? Is that supposed to be a shadow or an actual thing? I haven't considered that that's a shadow before. What's casting the shadow? It does seem to be a shadow because it's only on the wall. But what is he climbing above us? I don't fully understand that shot.
Go.
Go, but first turn around and look down. And find a tape player. Running over here, it does kind of feel like I'm gonna somehow trigger a jump scare like the prototype. You faced him early. Wow. Okay, there has to be a player in here somewhere then. There's Mommy, Dog Day. There's a little Huggy. Didn't see any of this before. If not in there, wow, hello. Where is the tape player? Hi. It would be very silly of them to hide a tape player in the sequence where they're like, oh, run. There's no tape player. It's gotta be in Safe Haven somewhere.
Hurry! Close it!
This is the third time I've had to watch this!
I need to make this right.
If I just stand here and wait for Poppy's dialogue to run out, will he suddenly start talking to me when it does? Is that a PJ? Whoa! Is that just a pillow? That's not, that looks like a non-sentient toy. I want the game to know that I've explored everything. Maybe the name of last episode will be Safe Haven, and just this on the thumbnail. Not super clickable, but I don't do this for views. I do it for art! That was a joke. Ah, I missed my opportunity to do this.
Hiya, pal.
I do really love the animation of this character. Very unique. Okay, I'm getting so many texts right now.
I heard what you did above.
Ah, yes.
You survived.
Yes.
It's all true.
You're not gonna thank me, are you?
We need your help.
Okay, great. I wanted
one
to
in the
do this
prison.
as shooting practice, but
They call him
I don't
the
want you to
Doctor.
think that I'm trying to risk your
Dr. Harley Sawyer.
generator.
He was the... How much?
Yeah, I think it's lit pretty well too.
I know the others might believe it's right.
It's like a good model that's rigged well. Lighting hits it pretty consistently.
Let's just think
The
about
texture is believable. The molds and folds
it. Head for the infirmary whenever
work
you're
pretty
ready.
well. Good character.
That's our safe haven is also yours.
Thank you. I do think voice-wise, this is also probably my favorite of Kovach's characters in the series so far. I'm looking for a tape player. Why do I keep forgetting that? Tape player. Tape player. I'm so sorry. You guys feel free to please more in here. I'm just looking to see if there's a tape player in here. Sorry to disturb you, truly, genuinely sorry. There isn't a tape player in this room, is there? Where? And I'm getting all these texts. What if there's one at the goods store? Is there a tape player hiding back there?
No, they just let her in.
Ah, ain't that crazy?
I think they might be listening.
Wait, am I? Honestly, I was checking my texts. It's gonna be hard to tell how long this episode is while I'm recording it, because... Whoa. So much of this is getting cut out. Tape player? I feel like I got the special secret, but I need to uncover an even more secret to unlock it. And I feel like I need to advance the game to find it, but... Oh. Was this always open? Oh, this is that, yeah. Where's the tape player? I got this special secret. Where do I get to see it? That also spooked me when I first looked. Poppy, do you have a tape player? This looks like it could be a tape player. Hide a tape player in here. Is it VCR or VHS? Is it the same thing? VCR is the thing that plays a VHS, right? I need this. When is the next autosave gonna be, though?
Much longer.
Seriously. Maybe if I came here before I found the other one, it would just play for me. And don't jump in there. You can't get back out.
You have any food?
I can't tell who's saying that. I want to assume that's Catnap's voice? I don't know what's progressing. I feel like if I walk through this tunnel, nope, there's gonna be an autosave. Maybe I gotta use these things to light up some dark corners to find, hi Kickin' Chicken, a tape player. A tape player. Let's read this thing. Yeah, I know, but I don't have a tape player. A way to watch it. These are really hard to move. I'm not sure what the system here is supposed to be. Oh, I can also right-click. Well, maybe just looking at it will tell us. It's funny when you have two at the same time and you can just see how clearly they, using the same model. Okay, project overview, safe haven, needs for a safe place. So, the reconnaissance report seems to be, I'm gonna guess, is by the same person as whoever wrote this one. Project manager Darwin Silva? What? What's happening? Oh, didn't somebody reference Silva? Was that in the tape?
I'm a businessman, Mr. Silver, and I don't like dead angry.
What? I guess I also in the tape didn't reference the fact that he was using physical intimidation by pushing him towards the ledge. But, like, he seemed like a contractor, an independent contractor. So he'd, like, he'd work in Playtime Co. factory and then he'd leave and come back. So couldn't he start the project and start working one day and then before he comes back for the next day just go to the police and be like, hey, I was threatened? Is that too, am I obtuse to claim that? Or is it assumed that he has now kept him here? Or that nobody just has enough of a backbone to stand up for this not being correct? Because, like, obviously, a lot of people, when they first start in the work world, they don't really understand enough of what's right and what's wrong to have that backbone and stand up for what, like, you know, like, little people, ant workers, are taken advantage of because of intimidation tactics that, whether on purpose or not, sometimes they're just cultural. But this seems a little too exaggerated, especially for an independent contractor that seems to have an established business and should know how to stand up for himself. Like, I could understand the story that one person wouldn't, but the fact that there's, like, a whole empire of people being pressured into this, you just think there'd be more loose ends. Like, at some point, someone would say, no, this is not worth it. No, this is not right. And no, they don't have the grounds to do this. I feel like there has to be some kind of twist towards the end, like Ludwig has some kind of political power or something, so that he would be able to manipulate also the legal side of it. Because there's just, like, there's this all just seems so far-fetched. And the more they try to justify it, like, I want to step away from it and be like, it doesn't have to be justified. It's a silly game. It's not. It's really dark. But, like, they keep trying to justify it, and I just keep doubling down. I'm like, no, this doesn't make sense. Project overview, safe haven. Project manager, Darwin Silva. Project lead, Cyril Warrenbach. Are those the two that we're just talking? I don't know. I can't remember. Project goals. Create and reinforce easily defensible central location for security staff equipped with blast doors, defenses, and multiple emergency entrances and exits. So the safe haven that they're using as safe haven was actually made to be a safe haven for the security staff. Project objectives. Design, we assume, it seems to be describing the place we're in. Design and implement an independent electrical network, including an on-site generator, wire a series of high-voltage electrical coils into the network capable of deterring intruders, install reinforced blast doors capable of withstanding external pressure greater than 50 psi, construct 3 to 4, this is starting to go into the in and out of the brain. I don't know what any of this means. Blast doors. Exterior pathways. Reinforced doorways. Failsafes. Secondarily, discrete emergency elevator system capable of transporting key personnel from upper floors. Huh. Is that how Poppy got down here with Kissy? 10 to 12 months. And he mentioned that in the tape, they had signed a new contract in the 90s. So, assuming that the project timeline was on board, this part had to have been built at the earliest by 91. If the contract was signed in 1990 at some point, let's just assume January, because we're doing the soonest possible. And then they had that conversation, let's say in February or whatever, same year, soonest possible. Then they created the thing, let's say they immediately got the project overview and got it within the 10 months so 91, or at the extreme, very earliest, latest month of 90. Potential limitations is when this safe haven was built. Misprioritization of overall prison construction. It's further clearly worksite hazards, budget constraints. So now there's a budget. Now we have to worry about the budget, because this all seemed very without budget constraints prior. Man, I don't think I looked closely enough at the, now that I've discovered there's an R button, I don't think I looked. Is the red smoke similar to the weekly checkup in form? They both, different forms, but they both have the Playtime logo on them. No key items. No food for our smiling friends. And nothing to do about this thing. Blug.
So sore.
I'm sorry.
Stay away from me.
Oh, will do. Will do. And I also have the handout, so I understand why that was scary. Don't worry, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm gonna give you space, though. Let's hear from Dog Day.
Dog Day says, fetch!
Whee! I'm gonna play fetch with Dog Day. You can edit this out if you want to. Why am I suddenly finding it hard to find a soccer ball? I didn't want to take that one from Picky Piggy, but I guess I will. Alright, Dog Day, I fetched.
Go, go! As far as you can!
Whee! And then I bring it back, because that's how fetch works.
Why are you just standing there?
I'm not. I'm playing fetch. Menacingly. Okay, I'm really stuck in a bit of a rut here. There we go. If this was a movie, like a kid's scary movie, that would have been the moment where I like chased the soccer ball out somewhere and then I discovered something spooky where I went to pick it up. It's like, oh, we never would have found that thing if it weren't for that kid playing soccer.
You can't be here. You can't stay.
I'm not staying. I'm fetching it and I'm bringing it back to you. I'm sorry, bud. I don't know why I pressed that. That's probably really sad for you guys to hear. I apologize. Boy, is that longer than it was last time? You have something normal to say now, right?
Dog Day says, fetch!
I'm sorry I made you listen to that. You're like my favorite character. Don't tell Kissy. Don't tell Dog Day Kissy is my favorite character. This is not progressing. This is just a cool place to hang out. Is that a tape player? That looks like the color.
My stomach.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, guys.
It hurts.
I'm sorry, guys.
Mine too.
Oh, they've got like a little...
Last time you ate. I can't remember, honestly. Neither can I.
They got
Feels
books.
like forever. Which will kill us first, you think? The doctor or hunger? I prefer not to even think about it.
That's not a kid's voice, but it has been 10 years since quote-unquote the staff went missing, so a 9-year-old could be 19 by now. What is this song? Why can't I get on the edge of this, but I can't go over it? Oh, everybody's so hungry. they need to eat food to live, though, or do they just feel hungry? I don't think I'm supposed to get over there. Why do they have a big drawing of Poppy with just, "Where are you?" on a banner? Like, I get on the wall, like someone just wrote that there, but like, we laid this down in the banner, we wrote that, and then we hung it up. This is an interesting song, I can't hear that well. Ooh, there's a mummy. Okay, okay. Hopefully that's enough of that song for me to enhance it and listen to it a little bit. Aww. What does that say? Amber Agden Hick Ninton. Is this just a lot of lorem ipsum? This one is the Cloud Kingdom. Cloud Kingdom. Okay. Peep again. Is this just another language? Is that what's happening? So I feel like I don't know with utmost certainty that this game company is from an English-speaking, primarily English-speaking country. But I do think the original voice casting and everything is English. I don't think it's translated later. I think it's made in English. I don't know. I don't know. We found it!
More than what they've already done. Something's bothering you, Poppy. Something you need to talk about? I don't need anything tonight. Ollie, I just want to sleep. I think there's more to this. More that you're not telling me. There's not. I know what you're doing, Poppy. Talking like that. Don't think for a second that I believe it. Just tell me what you're feeling. Please, just talk to me honestly.
Don't.
Talk? Talk? You want me to talk? Yes, I... And what will talking do, huh? Will talking to you make them stop? No, I'm scared, Ollie. Is that what you want to hear? I'm scared, and I'm angry, and I really don't know what to do. The bad men don't say what they want. They don't listen. They don't care how much anything hurts. It's been weeks and weeks of taking things out and putting them back in, and taking things out and putting them back in. Over and over and over. Nothing's ever gotten better, and it'll never get better. But you know what scares me more than anything, Ollie? It scares me that every time they do it, every time they peel me open, I feel it less. I hate them, and I hate him, and I hate... I'm nothing now, Ollie. No one. I'm a thing. And nothing they can do to me hurts more than that. You're not nothing to me. You're Poppy. And talking with you like this, I know it doesn't make any of what they do right. It can't. But it makes me feel like a piece of me is still here. No matter how small they try to make it. Next to all that, next to whatever they do, it means everything. I'm here, Poppy. For you, I'll always be here.
Except you're not there, you're on the phone. Okay. I'm glad I found that tape. I was starting to lean, because I've never been married to the idea that Poppy is Stella. I just wanted to keep it on my brain in case more stuff pointing it to it. But it's seeming like not. I don't know, the more we learn about Stella, the more that I think she ought to probably was turned into a toy at some point. But the more I learn about Poppy, I don't know. I had the thought before starting this recording that mayhaps Poppy actually came from Riley. And I feel like that would make sense. And then also getting that tape into that conversation. Okay, hold on though. That wasn't just a conversation. That was a recording. Someone recorded that. It's on a tape. If not Ollie, then who? Because the way that Ollie was consoling Poppy was very sincere and heartfelt, but the prototype was showed to have enough intelligence to manipulate to that degree. So I don't really put anything past the prototype being capable in this world just based on how its intelligence was described and the fact that it was able to manipulate the doctor in that one tape conversation that they had. So the lore of that tape to me, and it being titled, what was it called? Ollie's Help? I guess we don't have it anymore. I'm sure Editor Purple will throw that image up real quick. That kind of convinces me even more. There was a moment where I wasn't sure, but that kind of, the fact that it was recorded, and also the fact that Ollie seemed to be prying for some kind of, oh, that's a fake wall. No? Oh, that's a half wall. Anyways, I'm leaning more towards the Ollie might be the prototype idea. And I don't have a clear sense of... Did I already watch this one again? Did I or did I not already watch this one? Oh, it's Under My Rock. That's an obscure reference. The likelihood of anyone getting that one. Under My Rock. Ooh. I'll let this play again so I can simmer on it, just because I had to. I do like how they're making an effort to introduce as many accents as possible.
I'm supposed to be building here.
Both because if they're casting people who genuinely have that accent, then that's cool, like casting diversity. But also, it sets the characters apart a little bit more and gets easier to decipher them.
Makes a kind of sense. As much of any of us, I suppose.
Not like Jacksepticeye is 2 times as Irish as usual.
What in the world would I then I need
This is
that
20
assurance.
years later. He's been working for him 20 years.
Something for the kids. A legally binding piece of paper that says whatever is asked of you, you do it.
That's not a legally binding phrase.
You did.
That's too vague.
In 1990, you
Too vague
signed
for a
another
real contract.
ugliest bit of cursive I've ever seen. Given
Confused
you
as to
a
why he thinks
direct
insulting
paper.
his handwriting is gonna...
Yes, will get done.
And it will, because I said it will. And I don't really think it did get done. I think it kind of imploded. That's the impression I get. Love not having... Please give me a save. The game has just decided it's not going to save itself anymore. Should I... Oh, I have no... It's not allowing me a flashlight either. Oh! Still no flashlight, though. Are we safe? Ah, we've saved! Lovely. And you shall see what is around this corner. If you guys stop putting your hands away. Next time on Purple Plays, bye-bye! Is that shadow supposed to be like a leg gap? Like these are legs and this is a body with like arms? Because it looks like this is a... Oh, this is that room that I was in earlier. I walked in through there. Oh, this is supposed to be an audio test. I don't know where this is going to get thrown in. Different exits. Am I coming back here then?
Everything away. Everyone. Just to kill the prototype.
Who you talking to, Betty? Oh, so they do kind of watch you. Doctor. Not before playing soccer.